Welcome to Refuting Rationality, the show where I refute the YouTube atheist Rationality Rules. In today's episode, I will offer rebuttals to his 3-minute videos. Since they're so short, I will be fitting 2 of them onto one episode. The first 2 episodes I will be doing will be, and I'm paraphrasing here, Believing the Big Bang and Are Bananas Designed? Let's begin.
Ham tweeted, "Those who believe in the Big Bang did not see it happen. It's their belief. It's about time evolutionists admitted they have beliefs." So first of all, let me get this damn straight. Evolution has nothing to do with the Big Bang. Please, creationists, stop pretending that it does. Just stop it. Ham's tweet might as well say, "Those who believe in the Big Bang did not see it happen. It's their belief. It's about time Copernicans admitted they have beliefs."
Copernicus did not teach the Big Bang. Copernicus taught that the Earth orbited the Sun. That says nothing about a Big Bang. I'm gonna let that evolution having nothing to do with the Big Bang comment slide just because of the existence of theistic evolution. But the overwhelming majority of people who believe in evolution also believe in the Big Bang, Mr. Rationality included.
Secondly, and to get to the crux of Ham's assertion, we don't have to see it happen in order to know that something has occurred. I wonder, Ham, did you see World War I happen? No? I guess it's just a belief then, isn't it? Did you witness Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD erupt and bury Pompeii in a thick avalanche of molten volcanic ash? No, I guess this too is just a belief then, isn't it? In fact, did you witness your own birth? No? Oh, well I guess that's just a belief too, isn't it? It's just as valid as every other belief concerning the origin of children, such as stork theory, because you didn't see it happen.
Yes, those are all beliefs. Did you notice the bait and switch? Ken Ham's tweet was about evolutionists admitting they have beliefs. His tweet said that, and I quote, "Those who believe in the Big Bang did not see it happen. It's their belief," end quote. It does not say it's just their belief. But when Mr. Rationality mentions all those examples, he says it's just your belief. He's basically putting words in Ken Ham's mouth, which is technically a straw man. Just admit that you have beliefs.
Look, in science, the word observation doesn't mean see it happen. It means to perceive and measure through the senses or through scientific tools and instruments. Sure, we can observe the age of a tree by seeing it happen, but we can also observe the age of a tree by measuring the rings that it has. That is, we can observe the age of a tree without seeing it happen. The truth is that we don't know anything with absolute certainty.
Good night, everybody.
And there it is. Mr. Rationality has now admitted that he knows nothing. And in case you didn't catch that, I will explain. If you know something, then by definition, you are certain of it. If you are uncertain of something, then by definition, you do not know it. Knowledge is true, justified belief. Anything less than 100% certainty is unjustified. Saying absolutely certain is just redundant. The absolute is just there for emphasis. If you say you can't know anything 100%, then you are saying you can't know anything. To put this in context, let's say Mr. Rationality says, "I'm wearing a black shirt, but I cannot know that for certain." Does that sound rational to you? Because he just said he can't know anything for certain, which means he can't know he's wearing a black shirt for certain, he can't know he's even wearing a shirt, and most importantly, he can't even know that the statement he just said is true. When you reject knowledge, as he just did, you reject any foundation you have for rationality. Now, on to those tree rings, which apparently he doesn't know that. Tree rings can only give you an estimate of the age. You could never calculate a true age from just tree rings. And if you do, that is your belief. In fact, even if you were able to prove it beyond a shadow of a doubt, it would still be a belief. After all, knowledge is true, justified belief. But since you reject knowledge, it would follow that you reject belief as well, which of course is self-refuting.
Just as the overwhelming evidence indicates that Pompeii was buried in volcanic ash in 79 AD, the overwhelming evidence indicates that the Big Bang occurred 13.8 billion years ago. It's not just a belief.
And now he's begging the question. I'm actually going to start from the right and work my way left. Thermodynamics. This would be entropy. This would prove that the universe had a beginning. It does not prove when that beginning was. It proves that space, time, and matter cannot be eternal because we are headed towards inevitable heat death. Next, astronomy. This would be the expansion of the universe, which proves a maximum age for the universe, but you're begging the question if you want to say it's over 13 billion years. And lastly, we have physics, as represented by the background radiation. This is also begging the question because there is no way to be sure that the background radiation came from the universe exploding. An atheist might say that they predicted the background radiation based on Big Bang theory, so finding it proved the Big Bang. But this is the fallacy of confirming the consequent. If Big Bang, then background radiation. Background radiation, therefore Big Bang. If it rains, the grass will be wet. The grass is wet, therefore it must be raining. Do you see the problem?
On the Way of the Master in 2006, Comfort presented what he called the atheist's nightmare.
Behold, the atheist's nightmare. Now, if you study a well-made banana, you'll find on the far side there are 3 ridges. On the close side, 2 ridges. If you get your hand ready to grip a banana, you'll find on the far side there are 3 grooves, on the close side 2 grooves. The banana and the hand are perfectly made one for the other.
Now I'm going to spare you the rest of this fruitful sermon, but in a nutshell, Comfort asserts that the banana has been deliberately designed with humanity in mind, and that because of this, it testifies to the existence of an intelligent designer, which, wouldn't you know, just so happens to be the super specific god that he believes in. Sarcasm aside, the banana that we all know, and most of us love, actually is the product of intelligent design. It's the result of thousands of years of deliberate artificial breeding, and so immediately, Comfort is wrong. The banana has been deliberately designed not by his god, but by humans for humans. Funny, huh? On the other hand, this is a natural banana. It's short, fat, littered with large and hard seeds, tastes foul, and it's low in nutrients.
Well, he started out well, but he's begging the question with that natural banana. He says himself that bananas have been around for thousands of years, so how can he be sure that that is a natural banana, the way God made it? Especially when he believes in evolution. That natural banana could just be the result of the rejects.
And while we're on the topic of laborious fruit, what's with coconuts, pineapples and watermelons being so damn inaccessible? Again, if Comfort's God exists, then it presumably doesn't want us to enjoy these. But, conversely, it does want us to enjoy the easily accessible and tasty, but extremely deadly, death-cap mushroom. You know, now that we think about it, by using Comfort's logic, the death cap actually testifies to the existence of an evil devil-like being, doesn't it?
First of all, what do you find so inaccessible about watermelon? Secondly, the ground was cursed after the fall. When God first made all plants, none of them were poisonous. But then Adam sinned. The ground was cursed, and this thing called natural selection happened. Perhaps you've heard of it? What was once an edible piece of fungus has changed over time to become poisonous after losing some sort of genetic information, or possibly mutating.
Furthermore, and to get serious, even if we are able to prove, for sure, that the banana, or indeed anything, was created by a transcendent intelligent designer, we would not be able to infer from this alone what, or perhaps who, this designer is or was. Or to put it in other words, even if valid, Comfort's argument only gets him to deism, and as Hitchens used to say,
but if you've established deism, you've got all your work still ahead of you to be a theist. You have to show that this God, this person who went to all this trouble with physics, cares who you sleep with, or how, or whether you should eat a pig or not, or what a day you should observe as holy.
And this would either be the fallacy of a relevant thesis or just a red herring. Not every argument is supposed to answer every question you might possibly have.